Alright, y'all, I've been inside in homeschool all day and I have no idea what Tim has going on back here, so I thought I'd pop back for a visit and just check him out, see what he has going on. The boys are taking their nap. They should be up in about 20 minutes or so. I put an hour on the timer to keep myself honest, because if they go down for a nap, I will let them sleep and sleep and sleep. But yeah, I'm gonna check what he has going on while the boys are nice and quiet and down for a nap, and I have a little bit of time on my hands to help him out and check out what his progress so far today.
Forgiveness together is spaces in between, and I'll be with you through the night, and I'll turn every wrong to right. Baby, we're children of summer, we're meant to be free.
Listen, I feel like you're a stranger. Ain't seen you all day.
I feel like a stranger. Back here on the back of the house. Eating out. Yeah, see what I got done today.
Oh, yeah. I see you almost made it to this window here.
But I still hold you dear despite the heartbreak you caused in me. 'Cause you were with me through my nights, and you filled the darkness with shining lights, yeah.
But I'm out here like, what is this man doing out in the dark, in the middle of the night? I gotta go rescue him.
Honey, we're not like the others, no reason to be.
How's it going? All right.
Just a little bit more. Yeah, it should be good there. Thank you, brother. Yes, sir, you too. What's going on, I.A.G Farm family? As y'all can see, I'm at the co-op getting a truckload of feed. This is probably about a ton or two of feed. I got 15 bags of hog feed, which is 50 pounds a piece. And I got 10 bags of grain sweet feed for our sheep, chickens, feeder chickens, egg layers, and all those type of things. We just get the same feed for all of them. It's kind of a mixed feed for all of them, and it works pretty well. But yeah, we're getting this out the way, running a couple errands this morning, and yeah, I'm gonna get back to the farm and try to get back started on this siding on the house. Y'all saw in the last video, I got a couple sheets up on the back, and we're gonna try to at least get halfway before this video ends. But we got some good feed on here. I'm gonna get to the house, get this unloaded for the boys. They let me know they needed more feed, and this feed should last us probably about a month or two. And so let me get loaded up, get the tailgate closed up, and get on back to the house. And I'm gonna run a couple more errands as well, but then get on back to the house and see if I can get this stuff unloaded and then get started on this siding. So y'all enjoy today's video, and y'all stick around and see what fun things we can get into today.
Sometimes what you want ain't what you need. Sometimes letting go can make your heart bleed. Sometimes the road ahead seems dark as night. Yeah. Have some faith in yourself, that's the guiding light. You should know that when your dreams have hit the ceiling and fallen back down on the ground, let me tell you, I know the feeling. I used to live in that time. One door closes and another swings open, that's life. And not to dwell upon the darkest hour, they say, is just before dawn.
Hey, you too, pet turtle.
You might take a fall, but you can bounce right back. Go to town, dressed up like a heart attack, 'cause you know that when your dreams have hit the ceiling and fallen back down on the ground, let me tell you, I know the feeling. I used to live in that town. Another swings open, that's life. And let to dwell upon the darkest hour, they say, it's just before dawn. Yeah.
We can just set all the things on the ground down by the bins, and then all the extra feed that we have, we can put it on the cattle hauler. And we might as well go ahead and do that instead of bagging the truck under the barn. What y'all think about that?
Yeah.
One door closes and another swings open, that's life. And let to dwell upon the darkest hour, they say, it's just before dawn. The darkest hour, they say. All
right, y'all, we got all the bags of feed over here that we need. As you can see, it's 3 bags of feed per bin, and each bin holds 150 pounds because these are 50-pound bags. And so we got all those lined out right there, looking beautiful. And now we're gonna get the rest of the bags stored on the cattle hauler right here. And we just had these for extra. As you can see, it's 3 here. Everything is based off numbers and everything. So we have 3 bags here, and that will fill up one of the bins for the sheep, chickens, because the sheep, chickens, and all the rest of the animals eat sweet feed, all stock sweet feed. And then we have special feed just for the hogs because they need copper in their nutrition. So let's get these last couple bags of hog feed on the cattle hauler, and we'll have those set aside to refill bins. Ty, you tired, but?
No.
So you just laying on them like pillars, huh?
Yeah.
Even though he hit his knee on one and said, ow.
Exactly, right.
My knee on here.
Oh, yeah, Dan. Ty just hit his knee on a bag of feed and said, ow.
I hit it right here.
Yeah. All right, y'all, let's get these last couple bags in the cattle hauler. right, y'all, first piece of the day is up. And no lie, these one piece probably takes me about 30 minutes, if not more, because it takes a while for me to get it in, nailed in, get it cut, measured, all that type of stuff. The pieces that I don't have to cut, like, because I had like a little notch on the edge of that one, as y'all can see. And I try to get my cuts precise as I can. Y'all know it's supposed to be a 3/16 gap. That's probably a little bit smaller right there than 3/16. That's probably a little bit closer there. But I try to get them pretty precise on the gaps, because this gap here is part of keeping everything watertight, because that caulk kind of sinks down off in there, and that keeps that caulk from cracking, and also it gives it a expansion gap as well. But I try to get all those gaps or cuts precise as I can. Sometimes I mess up a little bit and cut it too much, or cut it a little bit not enough. But most of the time I'm getting it, because I'm taking my time and trying to do it right. But making those cuts and trying to get everything precise and getting everything measured off, getting it level, getting it snug with this board, because I don't know if y'all can see that little lip right there, but the second board has to butt right up against that lip there. Let's see if I can show y'all on the board that's not up. But if you can see, there's a little lip right there, and then that second piece has to come right there over top of that perfectly in order to make it watertight. And so if it's too much space between the new board and that gap right there, then it's not watertight, and you have to caulk that whole line. And I may end up going back and caulking those whole lines anyway, but they're supposed to be watertight once you butt it up properly and get it all tight and snug on there. And they want you to put on the outer edges, they want you to put a nail every 6 inches and on all the outer edges outside of the board, and then you can go more like 12 inches in the middle of the board where it's not at the edges, because at the edges of the board you want to make sure everything is flush and smooth and everything, and there's not any waves in it, because you'll see that once you paint. But it's not as important towards the middle of the board. But what first piece is up, and as y'all can see, I'm started on this back side, and y'all saw on the last video where I got it all the way up to here, and now I'm trying to get it all the way from here all the way down to this first mini split that needs to be unhooked. And then I will stop right there and then get them to unhook the mini splits, and then put up the LP there, and they'll come back and hook the mini splits back up, and we'll be done with LP siding. But I'm gonna go ahead and try to get a couple more pieces up. I don't know how many pieces I'm gonna be able to get up today. That one piece got me tired already, and it's just anytime, because one thing that makes it take longer is the actual work. But then I forgot about recording the video. So anything, if it takes me 15 minutes to get one board up, all the cuts and everything by myself without recording, it takes 30 minutes. It takes double the time to get it up when I'm recording it. So yeah, that's one of the reasons why it takes long as well, because I have to record it, document the process, do all those things, move the camera and everything. But it's a beautiful thing, and I love it, and I'm having fun. But let's go ahead and get back to work, see if we can get this next piece up, and then after that piece, we'll have a couple whole pieces, as you can see, before we get to that window right there, and we should be good. So this really, once I get this piece up past this window, once I get to that window, I'm gonna feel like I'm done, because you can see that mini split is right there. So let's get to it, y'all.
Now you're out there on your own. This is where we wanna be, in Tennessee, in Tennessee, in Tennessee, yeah. Where hummingbirds are flying in the sky, dreams are coming true. A magic place where you can count the stars. Just lay down in the middle of the night, look out to the sky. Hummingbirds are flying in the sky,
Gotcha. Booby trap.
It was right behind me. I should have paid a little bit more attention.
Oh, yeah. What you over here doing?
I'm just rinsing this bin out for you. It was pretty dirty, so I figured I'd just come rinse it off first.
Which they just X that word out. Preliminarily.
Let's just not say that.
Exactly.
Let me not embarrass myself.
That's how it is when you haven't been talking on camera all day.
Exactly.
And then somebody put the camera in your face right away.
You be like,
Exactly. Because I've been on this camera for hours and hours today. But I still jumping my words
Who is
though.
it that old like Looney Tunes? That's all, folks. You know,
Oh yeah.
You feel like that.
You got to get your camera voice going.
Exactly.
Mhm.
So I'm just rinsing this out. It was pretty dirty, so I'm just rinsing it out outside. Then I'm gonna bring it inside and kind of get it real clean for you.
Sounds good.
That's it.
Get all the outside gunk off of it.
outside dust. You don't want this in your sink clogging up.
Yeah.
Your sink inside.
Probably could have brought the spray and everything out here.
Yeah, I just didn't.
It shouldn't be. You might actually be able to put a little bit of soap on it and clean it with this thing right here.
Oh yeah.
Because it shouldn't be too gunked up. All of that just developed since we pulled the siding off.
Yeah.
And it was sitting there on the mini split.
Right, sitting outside.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I'm completely getting water everywhere.
Oh, no, it's fine. Water in the grass. But yeah, I'm going to pressure wash everything before I paint, so it'll be fine. But I was finna install it after, because I just got the piece of LP up where that thing goes at. And I was finna install it, but it was just too dirty for me to install
yeah,
it.
I understand that.
Uh-huh.
It won't take long to get this clean.
Yeah. And plus it gave me time to take a little break.
Of course.
It's a beautiful sunset going on back up behind us.
Yeah, man. It's at my favorite time of the year.
Oh, yeah.
It starts to get a little cool earlier. Cool in the mornings.
That's right.
And, beautiful sunsets,
That's right. The one reason I'm excited about the sunset is because I'm going to be done working when it get dark. And I'm sick of, I'm ready to be off. Nah, I'm not ready to be off. I'm ready to be done with LP siding. And I'm ready to start painting.
Yep, there you go.
Because I got a couple more steps after LP, which is caulking everything, getting everything prepped for paint, pressure washing. That's not going to be fun. And then I'm going to have like 1 or 2 days of fun right before I got to go back to the grinding work.
I was just going to say.
1 or 2 days of painting, and then I'm going to be putting on skirting and building porches. Well, the porch is going to be fun.
And the painting is only fun because you've done all this prep work to, all the not fun work to get to the point where you can just roll the paint on and keep on moving.
That's right. Looks like it's cleaning up pretty good.
I know. That was a good suggestion that you had, because I definitely would have gone back in for paper towels.
Yeah, because I ain't want to take too long of a break, because before you know it, it's going to be dark out here. You already know. As soon as that sun right there hit that tree line, it's like dark instantly. Yeah. Yeah, that's just all smut from the trees and things.
Yeah,
back
being
there.
left outside.
Yeah. Get it all cleaned up and get it installed. That's our, if y'all were wondering what that is, that's the fresh air intake for our wood stove, which I still have to reinstall the wood stove pipe, the chimney as well, because when we got the roof done, I told them not to cut the hole in the roof for the chimney, that I would do that myself. But this is the fresh air intake for the wood stove, because in mobile homes you have to have a fresh air intake. I don't know how much it does, but they say that a mobile home is airtight, whatever that means, meaning it doesn't have
But yeah, I understand.
they mean it doesn't have like roof vents and all those type of things. You know how a regular house, the attic
and roof
is vented. On a mobile home, the attic is not vented. So I think that's what they mean, but I'm not sure. But this is supposed to bring in fresh air so that your fire can actually burn and combust and everything.
That makes sense. Not really, but
Yeah.
that's just what they say.
But when you're doing it up to code and doing it the right way,
so
you do it how you're supposed to be done. So we ordered a wood stove for our mobile home that's made for mobile homes. In other words.
With all the bells and whistles.
Oh yeah, and I gotta get it hooked up because it's gonna be wood burning time pretty soon.
Yeah, got about a month.
I don't have a chimney for my wood stove. I don't have my fresh air intake hooked up, and I also don't have any firewood. And I say that lightly because I have a little bit of firewood that can get us started, because we still have firewood left over from last year, but it's nowhere near enough to get us through the winter time. But I do have seasoned and dry firewood that needs to be sawn up and split. That's down from where they cut trees and they were installing our power. So all I gotta do is get that sawn up and get that split, and it should be a couple days, something like that. It should dry out because it's already seasoned. It's went through a whole season. And what I mean by season, when you say seasoned firewood, that just means literally it has gone through every season, like all 4 seasons, and then it's ready to burn. But you got that cleaned up?
I think so.
All right, looking good. Sure appreciate it. Thank you.
No problem.
All right. You want to grab this camera, or you want me to put it back on the camera stand?
I'll grab it for you.
All right.
All right, y'all. I've been inside in homeschool all day, and I have no idea what Tim has going on back here. So I thought I'd pop back for a visit and just check him out, see what he has going on. The boys are taking their nap. They should be up in about 20 minutes or so. I put an hour on the timer to keep myself honest, because if they go down for a nap, I will let them sleep and sleep and sleep. But yeah, I'm gonna check what he has going on while the boys are nice and quiet and down for a nap, and I have a little bit of time on my hands to help him out and check out what his progress so far today. Hey, how's it going?
All good.
Good.
Got some screws to get this installed. I need to get some silicone as well.
Sounds good. Listen, I feel like you're a stranger. Haven't seen you all day.
I feel like a stranger. Just back here on the back of the house, heading out. But yeah, you see what I've gotten done today?
Oh, yeah. I see you almost made it to this window here.
And that's my end point right
That's
there.
your goal, huh?
Where you see that mini split in.
There you go.
So I got about maybe 4 more pieces.
Okay.
Something like that. But 4 more pieces, that's like a whole day's work.
It is.
Don't get it mistaken.
Listen, Gideon sent booby traps down here. Almost rolled your ankle on that ball.
I did the sneak peek this morning. I was going around doing like the promo for the sneak peek. And he was trying to get me. I tossed the ball for him one time. But he thinks when I come out to do the sneak peek that I'm going to just throw the ball to him. And he wants to get his camera time in. So he was, if you watched the sneak peek this morning, you probably saw him like following me around, dropping the ball everywhere I stopped it.
He does that. He did that to me. I just came out for a break during lunch while the boys were having lunch, and I was like, I'm just gonna sit outside for a second. And I sat outside. Here he comes, dropping that ball in front of me.
Try to take a break from your human children.
For real, then
the pet child.
Exactly. He come running up, want some.
You mind grabbing that popcorn for me?
Sure.
That'll save me a minute.
Okay. Oh, you got it far back here, huh? It's not just a bend down, it's a reach and a...
Gotta be careful with this silicone when you're putting it on there before you paint.
Okay.
Because the paint won't connect to the silicone.
That's right.
So I actually might not put the silicone on there.
Okay.
You can toss that back down there.
All right.
Because if that silicone gets on anything, you're not gonna be able to paint it.
I got you. So you're gonna paint and then install in silicone.
Yeah, so what I do is I just kind of screw it on, and then I come back later, screw it off, put silicone under that end, and you know, connect it.
Good. And you got that on camera so you won't forget.
Exactly. Listen, we got that good old roof line over there. We ain't gotta worry about no rain getting off.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
I need a level. Well, I'll eyeball it if you went out here, but since you out here, I got
Oh, you gotta, yeah.
gotta level it.
Keeping you honest. Okay, Gideon. It is.
Let's see, where is my level?
See, y'all,
Somebody told me one time, they said, never let people know that you're the smartest one in the room. Or don't try to be the smartest one in the room. In other words, be humble and be willing to take a back seat. Even if you know that you know more than the person that's driving. Still, sometimes you got to be in the passenger seat or the back seat and just be quiet. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes you learn more like that.
Yeah.
You try to be a know-it-all. People don't want to teach you anything. So that just comes from that not being the smartest person in the type of room mentality, or not wanting to be that person, you know?
yeah, that's a good mentality to have. You'll learn more
Exactly.
that way. Looks good.
There's a wire that comes right through here.
Yeah, I see.
I remember exactly where it's at, because when I installed this vent, I installed it right under, I like figured out where the wire was at, so I could like make sure I drilled this hole here in the right spot.
I got you.
That should be good, because I had it drilled in before. All right, what you think?
Looks good.
All right.
Looks good.
Yeah. So now it's just, let me see if I'm gonna be able to fit a full piece right here. Probably
Hopefully.
not. Yeah, it's like every time I take a step,
I
step
know.
Keep dropping the
That's
thing.
what That's what I just said. I said, you're going to roll your ankle. He did the same thing to me. It's like you're just standing there. As soon as you take a step back, the ball's right there.
Yep. All right, so I think I got, based off that measurement right there, I have 3 more pieces. Because I don't know if it's going to be a whole piece there or not. Because sometimes I have to stop. Because this piece from there to here is going to come right here. And then from there, I can actually tell you right now. From there to there, it's going to come right there. Yep, so I got 2 more pieces.
Oh,
So
good.
that piece right here Gonna come over.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Partial piece.
2 more pieces.
What?
And I will be done until I get some HVAC guys to come on hook these mini splits. And I'm gonna take full advantage of those days in between. Actually, I'm not, because I gotta get prepped, because I gotta unscrew. Y'all saw in the video where I couldn't get the screws out from under this drip edge. And so I gotta go through by hand with the fencing pliers and like slowly turn out all the screws. So while they're doing all of that, probably before that, I'll go ahead and do all of that, get all that prepped.
Right. So
when they get these mini splits unhooked, I can like in one day get it ready, get all that done, so they can come back and hook it up. But
right. Sometimes it takes them a while to come out and do jobs like that. However, just because you're like, I'm gonna take full advantage, they're gonna be like, oh, we can come
right
tomorrow.
Yeah, but I'm not, like I said, I'm just talking because
you
I
are
already know
to get done.
It's more to do. It's no days off until we get this thing ready for painting. That's what it is. All right, y'all. So let me set y'all up and see if I can get these last 2 boards up, and then hopefully tomorrow we'll be ready to call Air South and the HVAC guys and get these mini splits unhooked. Y'all stick around.
Boom, boom, there's a knock at the door, but don't freeze in your tracks. It's that chance that you've been waiting for. It's the light coming through the cracks. When life shows an open door, come on, step through. A chance like the purest gold. Come on, come on. When life shows an open road, you know you should ride. Forget what you've been told and ride this open road. This open road. This open road. Boom, boom, that knock on your door is sounding further away. Don't lose sight, life was times before. This is now today. When life shows an open door, come on, step through. A chance like the purest gold. Come on, come on. When life is an open road, you know you should ride. Forget what you've been told and ride this open road.
All right, y'all, I got a little bit more daylight back here behind me, but I already know, as y'all know, on this property, it gets dark fast. So once that sun disappears over that tree line, it's over with in probably about 5 minutes. So it's probably gonna be pitch black, but I'm gonna try to get one more piece in. And as y'all can see, it's looking amazing. Got it done all the way down to that window. That's my goal, but I'm gonna get one more piece in, Lord willing. I'll probably regret it, but I wanna go ahead and get the piece in here, and then I'll stop right here at this mini split. And I actually had an idea, and I was talking to Megan about it, because I might not end up calling Air South to get these mini splits unhooked, because what I may end up doing is just cutting the board and then notching it and putting another one there on top. It's hard for me to explain, but it's kind of like what I did down on that end with that mini split, even though on that end of the house, the mini split came out right above a piece of trim, so it worked out perfect. But if I do it like that, which it won't be the cleanest look, the most finished look, but it'll only be like that, the board will only be cut going horizontally in two places, here and down there. And I probably could caulk it good enough to where you couldn't see it, and then when you put that paint on there, it should just blend all in. But I'm kind of leaning towards that, and that'll kind of speed me up a little bit. And it will make it great sufficient to where I won't need anybody else to come and do anything. We won't have to actually unhook these mini splits because there are refrigerant lines, the drain line, the electrical line, and all that has to come out. Especially the electrical line, it has to all come out so that I could put the board up and then just have a hole there where those lines come out. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna bypass all of that because that'll be a lot, and then we'll be without air conditioning or heat or whatever we need during that time. And once they unhook them, you don't know how long it's gonna be until they get back to hook them back up. And so I think what I'm gonna do is when I get to those mini splits, I'm gonna go ahead and just cut that board, and I'm gonna cut the bottom board and let it come all the way up to the bottom of the mini split, and then I'm gonna cut the top board and let it have a notch and let it just slide down right on top of there. And if I can get that line cut smooth enough, they'll butt right up together, and then I can put a caulk line there. And I can also put just a little bit of silicone up under there and let it kind of squeeze out just a little bit, and then cut it flush just to make sure that no water gets in there. But it should be good because we don't have water running down the side of the house anymore because we have the 5-inch overhang on our roof line. So I'm leaning towards that, and that would mean that I can keep on rolling with this siding. But y'all got to stay tuned to figure out what I do on that. But today, let's see if we can go ahead and get one more board in, get that cut. I probably could actually use the cutout that I cut for that window right there to and just put it on top of that board and just draw it out and then cut the same line, cut the same cuts. But I'm gonna go ahead and do it right, do all my measurements, finish the day strong, not mess up something at the end of the day, because each one of these boards are $50 a piece. Like, that's literally what they cost. It's like $45 or something like that a piece. So anytime you mess up a cut, and that's why y'all say my cuts are so precise, it's a reason, because every time I mess up a cut, it's $50. And that's you know, when you got to pay $50 every time you mess up, you end up not messing up too much. But let me go ahead and get this board cut, try to get it up before it gets too dark out here, and be done for the day.
Lifter of my head when I'm low.
told y'all it was gonna be dark by the time I got done out here. But as y'all can see, I got that last stuff, got it done. So like Megan coming out at the perfect time. Coming out with some trash.
Well, you know, I came out to check on you. I just, you know, had some trash to take out as well. But no,
yeah.
I'm out here. That's why I'm back here and not over there. But I'm out here like, what is this man doing out in the dark, in the middle of the night? I gotta go rescue him.
Trying to get this last board up. I got one more thing left to do, and I'll be done for the night, and that's to hook y'all's Wi-Fi back up. Because I had to unhook the Wi-Fi cable that went through the side of the house to put that last board up. But all I gotta do is go in the inside, drill a hole through the wall, through the outside, stick the cord back through there,
That's all.
wire it back up, you know, a couple minutes,
You know.
and I'll be done. But yeah, with the flashlight in my hand, Robin flashlight, and selfie illumination on the camera, y'all can see. I got all the way. I actually, let me get this camera. There you go. I actually accomplished my goal. I got the siding done all the way to that mini split, all the way down from there where I started. And so that's a major accomplishment. And I'm gonna feel good tomorrow waking up and actually seeing it, because I can't really see it right now. But that's pretty much halfway done with the house. What you think?
Oh yeah, it's good. I can see it before you blinded me with that flashlight. Now I'm seeing spots.
I was the same way. Yeah, but anyway, y'all, it's been I wouldn't say a long day. I've been doing multiple different things: editing, moving videos, working on videos, recording videos, working on side, and a little bit of this, a little bit of that. But I'm done with this part of my job, and I'm finna get in here and go in and get cleaned up. Well, I'm gonna get this Wi-Fi hooked back up first before they jump me, because that cartoon's not working in there. And then I'm gonna go in there and get cleaned up, eat a little dinner, and then sit down and edit a video tonight. So more fun to come for the night, but that'll be it for y'all, and we'll just see y'all on the next one. And like I say, I'll pick y'all up on the next video and let y'all know what we decide to do about those mini splits, if we decide to get them unhooked, or if I decide to just kind of butt the boards together and try to put a real good caulk line on there and hide that line, that cut line, that horizontal cut line. But with that being said, I'm glad I got Megan out here now. She can help me do the ending. Perfect timing. But with that being said, we'll see y'all on the next one. It's I.A.G Farms.
It's all about God.
See y'all on the next one. We don't have Noah to do the hand. You gonna do the hand?
Boop.